Hey guys, I'm back again with the follow-up of what I promised in an earlier video when I had all my stuff spread out on the table. I am going to focus now on the Veto Pro Pack MC. This has, after the past couple of weeks of using it, which really is just sitting in the back of my truck. It's 35 pounds, which, you know, is not heavy, but it'd be good if I had to take it in somewhere where I needed literally everything in here, which would very rarely happen. I still keep, my basic tools at hand in a smaller bag. Like I keep a drill and, chisel and hammer to do repairs that I do literally all the time. Most of the time I only need that and, screws and strike plates and such associated with doing lock work. So yeah, these and this, again, I've got it sitting out here, but I'm not going to go over it because literally it's a whole video in itself. So I'm going to just set that aside for right now. This is, like I said, my kind of strike plate. We've got a lot of problem in this area where the ground shifts and the doors get misaligned. So literally on almost every job I need my drill, I need hammer and chisel and strike plates and screws to relocate the strike plates so that the doors will lock. So I'm not going to carry all this because there's a lot of tools in here I don't need. I leave it in the back of my truck and I will, except at night, I bring it in. But I just open it, grab what I think I might need in addition to my normal tools, and then put it back in there. So just to go over that, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'll get this out of the way in these and show you what's in the Pro Pack. So, okay, added my carabiner, still got plastic wrap on the handle. The front of it has the label. So we'll start with the front of it. Alright. So, fall out. Okay, there. It's just kind of empty, and I'll show you. It has a security kit. It's got driver bits to, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah, has security bits. Alright, you'll see that's pretty full. So, we got small flathead screwdrivers. The worst part about doing this is putting it all back, but Torx driver that is used on Schlage. Another set of flathead and Phillips. A multi-bit driver that would be used with that. I keep my linesmans in there. I keep both of my electrician type stripper pliers in there. This, I've never quite figured out what this tool does exactly, but it's a great wafer popper. I think it used to be a Baldwin tool to crimp a Baldwin clips. Some type of locksmith related tool. Never ever seen one before, but almost could be made by Nipex by the quality of the construction. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask Nipex that. Alright, my 12-inch and 8-inch alligator pliers. We're going to go quick here. Hinge doctor, big number 3 Phillips, long number 2 Phillips, another tamper-proof driver set, crowbar, small crowbar, roller, flathead, Phillips, regular Phillips, pretty much the same as that. A number 1 Phillips for mortise cylinder screws mainly. Needle nose pliers. Never really use needle nose pliers. I just don't ever have a use for them. Alright, this is one of 3. This is the bigger it's got special tips to remove non-removable screws. And that's the biggest one, which again I don't use that much. My other 2 are in a bag somewhere. 10 millimeter automotive, 10 millimeter socket, deep wall socket. sets for pulling wire. Another torque screwdriver, may actually be the same size as that one. This is a longer shank hex wrench for lorry dead bolts. Just a few extra bits, a tape measure, another ruler, small crowbar, pin, scissors, razor blade deal. This is my Leatherman rebar, talked about that. All these were on the table in that other video. Small pair of nail nose, Reachy tool, and a Schlage turning removal tool. I think that's it here. Alright, this is temporarily put on here. This is that Maxpedition dump pouch that I've showed you about before. So I just have it kind of strapped onto one of the D-rings. So if I am carrying this and I need to have an extra space to put stuff, I put it in there. Otherwise, it doesn't really stay there permanently. So flipping it around, you can get into the back of it. Oh, and I haven't put anything in either one of the small pockets. They're just kind of useless. All right, a Husky. The other day I needed a right angle wrench, and I had the solid one that's just got the Phillips on one side and flat on the other. It didn't work. So then I went on a spree trying to find a good right angle screwdriver. And this is Husky. I don't really like Husky tools, but I bought it. This is another bit set. This is the set I really don't go in a lot. Okay, these are spark plug sockets, but they actually, this one works with cam locks. It fits the nut that tightens the nut down on the back of a cam lock. So put the cam lock in, use this as your nut instead of a pair of pliers. Works great. This was the nitrile gloves. In here, I think it probably has some pins and stuff. Yeah, the pin's still in there. I just threw it in there to get out of the way. I put all my combination wrenches in here. It's got all sizes of combination style wrenches. I think I've got some the ratcheting ones are in there too. Don't really use those a whole lot. Once I suck it up and buy my Nipex pliers wrench, I probably won't ever have a need for any of those. Spare hammer. Lubricant. I don't really recommend this lubricant. I'm just trying it. Again, it's in kind of a backup bag area, so if I need it, I have it. It's on the menu, actually. Here is that Craftsman roll that has the other wrenches. I think I got all metric in this one. Yeah, I kept all my metric in this one so I could kind of tell them apart. And a few other things in here would just be safety glasses, two pairs of sheet metal cutters, the copper flashing on doors. The old doors from the 50s and 60s had a copper flashing, and this is good to snip it. Putty knife, spreading, whatever. And then in this very front, just a collection of different locksmith related tools, Sharpies, a latch shimmer, don't even really use that a lot, and a mini hacksaw. And another Schlage wrench on that side. So as you can see, I pretty much just kind of, during that last video when I got down there, really just kind of filled it up, see how it did. And now that I've all got it spread out on the counter again, I'm going to repack it pretty much like it was before. Maybe take out a few of these extra combination wrenches, because again, I don't really use them a lot. And that's it. So next video will probably be about this Maxpedition fatty that I have turned into a ridiculously full, pretty much driver combination of everything type set. So we'll talk about that in another video because there's a lot in there. Anyway, so thanks for watching again, and and stay tuned for another one soon.